I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bruh. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep that.
Mother's just about alive, and she said, "Do you want the citrus fruit? Because I got a fuckload of it." I said, "I don't want no citrus fruit, it makes my hair go funny." She said, "Are you a serial killer?" I said, "No, I'm not a fucking serial killer." I said, "I ain't no serial killer. I killed a bunch of people, but there were one-offs. There was no series." "How many people you kill?" she say. I say, "I don't know, 210, 215, I lost count. I don't like counting." She said, "Where did you put the bodies?" I said, "I just let them go, released them into the world." So one guy that I killed came up to my house the next day. He says, "What the fuck?" I said, "Quit whining. Back in my day, we didn't whine, we didn't get nothing from whining." I went back down to the system office and I said, "Why are they all whining? Every fucker's whining out here." "What's going on with his systems?" And he says, "Hey, I don't know nothing." I said, "You know something, you gotta know something." And he said, "No, I don't know nothing." I said, "How'd you get this job?" He said, "I was born into it." I said, "When were you born?" He says, "About 25 minutes ago." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you to the count of 54, and I want you to learn something." So I counted to 54, all the numbers were there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 54. And by 54 I said, "You motherfucker, you better motherfucking learn something, dick sucker." And he said, "I have." He looked in the dictionary, I looked up a word. I can't remember what the word was, but I said, "Good." He said, "Have you ever killed anyone?" I said, "Shut up. I don't need your accusations around here. I got a lot of things to do. I got Jeopardy to watch and I gotta go to my job. My job's quite an interesting job. It's not quite as interesting as his job because he's part of the system."
You want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you. So much more aware, I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like
trying to mess with Hollywood Cole. I'm with Marley Gito, treating Birmingham just like my Hollywood shows. I'm trying to tell you something that you probably should know. This that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow. And my real friends never hearing from me. Fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. That's why I pick and choose. I don't get shit confused. I got a small circle. I'm not with different crews. We walk the same path, but got on different shoes. Live in the same building, but we got different views. I got a couple cars I never get to lose. Don't like my women single. I like my chicks in twos. And these days, all the girls is down the road. We hit the strip club and all them girls find a pole. So, see, I say,
you know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom.
that's when I say I live fast, die young, never take it slow. Tell your girl to tell a friend that it's time to go. And tell me today's weather. I know they say they good, but trust me, I'm better. I sound like the coldest Miami night ever. I'm cold but still hot, you can't decide on a sweater. Really, it's whatever, I am murdering, and this is so amusing. If they're a sight to see, then I am an illusion. I tell you I'm the man, baby, what is the confusion? And if they still sleeping on me, someone hit the snooze then. And keep sleeping while I sell a couple million. I'm headed for the moon, I ain't about to hit the ceiling. I'm about to hit the club, women tell me I'm appealing. But what they say, let me tell you how I'm feeling. I'm drinking, these London street lamps got a real glow. Dizzy playing, driving fast, but it feels slow. And Action Man, he a hater, baby, he'll know. I could kick a punt and turn that shit into a field goal. I say, see, and this is up top. I say, how I wanna end it. This how I'm gonna do what I'm gonna say.
You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. You know we straight doing your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom.
What top 5 you smoking on, Drake? Cause my top 5 is Drake. You ain't doing a shit, nigga. You just talking a whole lot of shit for no fucking reason. I just wanna know what all these niggas is talking about. Cause Drake is all y'all niggas' daddy, that's a fact. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, a crime pays, nigga, crime pays. Chopping up the change with cocaine in my microwave. Made it through my whole month with my lights out, I seen brighter days. Once this shit get me high, boy, you living, you die by this game. Homeboy just called HIV, he living, he die by the soul. Have we ever hit the same bitch before? Ain't nobody know. Have we ever hit the same bitch before with nobody business? Niggas be fucking these hoes and say fuck insurance and doctor visits. Insurance and Dr. Vince. What the fuck around y'all like that? That's real. Yeah. Crime pays, nigga, crime pays. Chopping up this change with cocaine in my microwave. Diamonds in my chain, yeah, I slang, but I'm still a slave. Twisted in the system, just a number listed on the page. Made it through my whole month with my lights out, I seen brighter days. What's this shit you need? How boy you living? You die by this game. Bitch, don't touch my body, cause I put your body all off in the body stain. You ain't gon' hurt nobody, go body for body, boy, we the body gang. The hoe that you brought up to Cali, boy, she only fucking with you cause you fucking with Kane. Thought she was losing her credit with niggas like you that just ain't got enough on their name. Thought I would front you another one, niggas like you that just ain't got enough on the books. Talking that shit in the booth, but when niggas come shoot at you, you could do nothing but look. My niggas done bustin' 4 nickel on your nigga bustin' that he on the shit bag. His homie done bought the car and he got it shot up, now I know that this bitch mad. You steadily calling my phone and you huffing and puffing cause they had your bitch ducking. They rockin' and winning, bought Jeezy a pair of new shoes, that nigga was dick sucking, goddamn. Dick sucking ass nigga. That nigga was dick sucking. That nigga was dick sucking, I swear to God, nigga. Like puffin' with the cheese curd, nigga. Yeah.
To command away.
Whether these people actually have visions of a past life is not the point. They believe they do. Whether these people actually have...
Who you think you are? Fucks like, do you know who I am? Fucks fail to understand, I'm like, Who you think you are? Fucks like, do you know who I am? Fucks fail to understand, I'm like, 2-letter text, translation, next. Skip that rewind like you see one, seen them all, get it. Have you the slightest idea why you're so trifling? Second, I see you coming, I'm just sucking like, my voice, see my reflection, invited, excited, Who you think you are? Fucks like, do you know who I am? Fucks fail to understand, I'm like, Who you think you are? Fucks like, do you know who I am? Fucks fail to understand, I must confess I'm like, no one's ever seen me feel shit with little bits of gleaming like piss Christ. Cover me like skin tight. Why my rap is like, why they might be right. I'm kinda sketch, I might shoot a glance at the desperate light. Then I forget you like death grips like, I wave them off, I wave them in. Got a fleck, I fuck them off. Cause like them, I'm like,
With a truthfulness which impressed you, with the idea almost that he himself just returned from the journey which existed only.
Air I slang the mask, way the nation. Black caps, I kick video on some known ass. Only channel when I'm mobile lab. I got that priceless touch, won't cost you a fucking thing. Buy to appear instantly, got pigs to think. You see my pimp, she's pissed at me. Acquire this link, it's a ringer. Cut my steeds, make yours much fresher, or whatever. I got that priceless touch, block of pitches come. I got crumbs, spiders, bobbing slum. Idle, buck, idle, buck, that feeds the gang move. By the zinc till the gang move. Fuck with me. Idle, buck, idle, buck, that feeds the gang move. By the zinc till the gang move. Fuck with me. I keep my streets the same. Pave these potholes, see no rain. Lately I seen rainfall close range. Ain't nothing to clean them bang besides. Can't trust a man with creamers wide. It's under clean cocaine. I'm custom like your line. Bodies in my side.
Don't be frightened, it's fun. Will you come on a cruise with me to,
Of course, I like Jimi Hendrix.
Check it. Check it, yo, check it. I've had niggas that come up to me, say that they look up to me, yeah, and that they been fucking with me since shit was ugly, yeah, and that these songs, man, they say they life. Now how you put that kind of power in these hands of mine, and how a nigga supposed to respond to some shit like that? Am I supposed to owe thanks, pat they back? I ain't trying to take away from the experience they had, but honestly, I'm not prepared for some shit like that. And when they credit myself, they discredit themselves and the strength that they had, yo, to better themselves. And they talk about the strength that I have in my songs, but they don't know behind them stories there's some shit that's just wrong. And I I hear them say that it was beautiful, but to me, man, that shit was inexcusable. To talk about a death and not go to the funeral, telling myself you gotta swallow all that guilt that chewed at you. Shit was juvenile, like how was I too cowardly to go to your fucking funeral, but still felt like rapping about your death was fucking suitable? Was I true to you or using you? Or the unfortunate events to make my songs more movable, my grief provable? It's true though, I do wish I could call like shit was usual, tell you shit's poppin', tell you life's beautiful, but I didn't check on you when you were still here, yeah, and that shit been eating at me for this past year, yeah.
This remind me of Will Days and on that couch. 2014 Flagstaff, we're back now. Halloween, year later, and we're driving home. I'll throw up big times before we make it out. Still reminds me of Will dancing on that couch. Saw him last week, he switched that we made it now. People watching now, better not let them down.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Chuck, healthiest dude I know. One day he was hooping and just dropped to the floor. And disbelief, man, I could never fathom that. His sister Rosie hit me like it might have been a heart attack. Couldn't do shit about it, stuck in Arizona. Blessed they brought him back, but I heard he's in a coma. Dropped to my knees and I started to pray. Said if he wakes up, I swear that I'll call and text him every day. Felt like a lifetime after a couple days went past, and I still ain't heard from your ass. Man, wake the fuck up. Yo, luckily he did. My promise didn't last that long. You would text me, it would take like a week to respond, and I ain't got shit going on. Man, that's so fucked up. 2 years later, seen your silhouette in that crowd. Last show I first headlining tour, it sold out. 700 people, yeah, that shit was so wild. Seen that ugly ass grin, knew I made you proud, yeah.
This remind me of Will dancing on that couch.